Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Brenna Rose. We begin tonight with a follow-up to a story that we first brought to you a few weeks ago. It has to do with a form the Tulsa County District Attorney's Office drafted for people entering plea deals that requires them to waive their rights under the Oklahoma Survivors Act. There are questions being raised about if doing so violates the very intent of this law. I sat down with the president of the Oklahoma District Attorney's Council for clarity.
I've got a couple of filings under the Survivors Act.
As more cases are being filed for sentencing relief consideration under the newly enacted Oklahoma Survivors Act.
Thank you very much.
Concerns are being raised about a form in Tulsa County for those entering into a plea deal, which requires those signing it to waive their rights under the domestic violence legislation.
I mean, it is the system engaging in the same kind of power and control that survivors have worked so hard to escape.
The law imposes sentencing limits if a judge determines there's evidence domestic abuse played a significant factor in a defendant committing a crime. It also allows for incarcerated domestic abuse survivors to apply for potential resentencing.
They have been disbelieved by the system.
Attorney Leslie Briggs represents numerous applicants who are in the process of petitioning for relief.
And now we have a tool that will force the system to listen. And instead of celebrating, there's sort of this desire to, just get them to waive it and move on, because that's more efficient.
A statement from Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler's office states in part, "This acknowledgement on the record is not unusual whenever there is a change in criminal law. For instance, when sex offender and violent offender registries were enacted, criminal defendants needed to acknowledge how those laws would impact them." Jack Thorpe is the president of the District Attorney's Council.
Is this a DAC mandate?
That's not a District Attorney's Council mandate. There's 27 district attorneys, and I've obviously spoken with most of the district attorneys, but there's no universal form. What we see this, though, is I think it's important information to know on the front end of any plea offer, so that not only is the system better, that we understand what is justice in this specific case,
but a shot at justice for those who have killed their abuser defending themselves, or who are coerced by them into breaking the law, could potentially look different depending on the county. News Channel 8 has obtained a differing form from Cleveland County.
If there's going to be a universal form, I believe it would be best served as to be part of all plea paperwork throughout the state of Oklahoma. Now, that's something that has been discussed.
The Oklahoma Survivors Act passed with overwhelming support in both chambers in May as a tool to help combat Oklahoma's high rates of domestic violence.
We've got to make sure that those victims of domestic violence are taken seriously, that their stories are heard, and that we take it into account.
There are lawmakers, lawyers, advocates for victims of domestic abuse that say this form is circumventing the law. Do you think it is?
Well, I haven't really studied the form, but what I would say is, based on what I understand, it is not. What it is doing, though, is giving a prosecutor more information before they make a sentencing recommendation, which is the spirit of what the Oklahoma Survivors Act is about.
Lawyers say they hope to work alongside district attorneys for solutions to the state's domestic violence crisis.
We hope to work with you to change this system so that survivors can be heard.
I had a very long conversation with DA Thorpe about the Oklahoma Survivors Act. He presented a case to me from his district that he anticipates might file for relief under this law. I'm currently digging into it, and we'll have much more coming up later this week.